All right, I think we can get it started. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for taking the time to join us. My name is Tanner Watt. I'm a municipal program specialist with local authority services. So we're going to be hearing today from Computrol. They're one of the vendors available for supplying water distribution solutions under the Canoe Procurement Group. Canoe is a cross-Canada municipally focused cooperative purchasing program launched a little over 2 years ago to help municipalities to save time and money on the products and services that they use every day to keep their communities going. So we've got a couple of people from Computrol here. We've got Alex Jungblut, sales manager, and Doug Cousins, who's the support manager. We are recording this webinar. We'll send a link out to everybody who attends in a follow-up email along with our contact information afterwards. For questions, we're going to use the Q&A function built into Zoom. So at the bottom of your screen, there'll be a box that says Q&A. If you have any questions as we're going through the presentation, just type those in. Once Alex and Doug are finished, we will open those up and I'll ask the questions for them to answer. So anytime, at any point, if you come up with a question, feel free to type it in and we'll get to it after the presentation. So that's the last of the housekeeping. And with that, I'd like to hand it off to Alex and Doug.
Yes, hello everyone. Thank you, Tanner. So I have put together here a few PowerPoint slides that I would like to show you. We go through in a few minutes, and then Doug, if you want to step in or add anything, please feel free.
Sure.
And yeah, I'm going to start now. So the agenda for this PowerPoint presentation is who we are as Computrol, what do we do, how our system or solution works, how we can help you, Computrol water end users, a few examples, and how we enter or how it works with the LAS and Canoe partnership that we are part of now. Okay, so Computrol, some of you might have heard before, or who have not. We're located in BC, Canada, specifically in Burnaby, just next to Vancouver. We provide fluid security and management since 1981. We so bulk water dispensing and wastewater receiving, more for specific for your case, as well as few other type of liquids management as well. We have footprints in all major industries such as municipal, provincial, federal organizations, as well as private construction company, mining, transportation, and aviation, and many other types. We provide what we are known for offering industry-leading support, which Doug is the head of support in Computrol. We act under some values. So those values are act with principle, be resourceful, go above and beyond for ourselves and for our customers, and to deliver expertise. Our promise to you is confidently manage your water operations backed by the best service and support in the industry. Some of the common practices when managing bulk water and wastewater. Here are some pictures, but basically many organizations have having free access, so no control at all, no car, no lock, just people go and get the water they need. Or on our system, okay, so they go and take the water and they write down on a piece of paper right next to the water hose their name, their phone number, how much water they taken. Some other older systems are like keys, prepaid tokens or coins, which you can see they're older already and some sort of inconvenient, or an expensive system which is having a person on site attending and managing and taking the notes of who took water or charging people. All of those consider antiquated system already. We think this can be changed and this can be modernized as any other industry, as the industry is progresses in terms of technology. So an overview of our solutions, as I mentioned, we offer bulk water dispensing or wastewater receiving management. We provide the interface, what some other people call the terminal or the hardware. Okay, so this is where you put, you present a key, or you present a card, or you present a fob key, or you put a PIN code, and then the software that is used by the managers to manage those transactions, to charge for the water, to issue invoice, and some of other management activities that can be done between hardware and software. We offer the customer self-serve. Okay, so basically no need for someone to be managing that all the time and at the site. The share of the data, so the data that can be integrated to other softwares like accounting softwares, financial softwares, or generate types of reports. That is the next one, records key data. Okay, so not only who took the water and how much, but more valuable information. If there's different types of water that has been taken, the day, the time, what is the trend of consumption for that specific organization, and the value, the amount that is charged per water as well. So then the managers can see data transferred into information and make decisions with those, as well as those systems can be used at multiple sites, not only one. So one manager can control a big operation, especially for biggest municipalities. So this is how it works. Just here, important note that we don't. This is what we call the bubble wrap. Okay, we don't offer the bubble wrap. We offer what is in the bottle, the water management system, the terminal hardware. But our partners or dealers, they do offer this bubble wrap, which includes, for example, the flow meter with the pulser, the double check valve, the solenoid valve, the tubes, the stop button. They add to the system, and at the lower level, it's how our system integrates to all that. Okay, so it's the customer interface, what it's the water end users see and use when they go and get water. Right? They use the terminal, that black box that is there, and that information then is passed in real time to the software, where they can see what is going on with their water and charge accordingly, or making decisions accordingly. The stop button is usually for an emergency, and this, as I mentioned, it's used for both bulk water. Okay, so when they want to take water for whatever use they want to do, as well as wastewater when they're putting gray water back into the system to be taken by a truck. Okay, so the system records both ways, water in and water out. Now about the customer interface, as I mentioned, on the left side you can see two pictures of our systems. One's called the fleet or entry-level system, and the other one is called the SIMCOM. It's a more modern and high-tech system. But basically both they take a huge range of temperature. So we said that it goes from -40 Celsius to +50 Celsius, which can happen here in Canada. We know that, or in the US as well. It can be compatible with existing infrastructure. So if the municipality or the customer has already the bubble wrap, It's very easy to just add and plug and play those systems. Their communications for wireless, okay, so no need to hardwire anything. And the access by the end users can be a keypad or RFID. RFID can be a card or a fob key. Okay, about the software that it comes with the system, it can be either on-premise or cloud-based. It communicates with the interface, so the terminal. It is used to manage the customers, and it generates those reports and exports. So why use our solutions? Basically to reduce administrative overheads with the facts that I mentioned. You have accurate transaction data in real time. It is used to drive sustainability goals as you control better the usage of your water and can make better decisions, can control that important resource, and you can earn revenue with minimum effort. So when I say earn revenue, it's that you can charge your customers that can be prepaid or postpaid. Okay, prepaid, they can go into the software, they can log as a user, an account, they create an account, and they top up their account with let's say $20, and they use that $20 in water as they go. When that $20 it's gone, they go again, they log in again, and they top up the account, like similar to what a prepaid cellular cell phone plan would do. And the postpaid feature is it's more used already in the industry. So they use under their credential, and then at the end of the month or at the end of the billing cycle, they go and they pay in the city, or they make a transfer to the municipality. So there's a few of our installations out here in BC. The first one is it's in Nanaimo. Okay, we have 2 of those. So this is our SIM-con installed in a bubble wrap, where end users go and take water. Important to notice that it has been 2 years since they have this, and the city already paid off for the investment of the whole thing, the two systems installation and all that. So they are now considering building 2 more. And the other one is our fleet system in the city of Abbotsford. Okay, you can see there in the right picture, the red button is the stop button I mentioned. Here are some other organizations that use our systems. So here in the West as well, the city of Calgary. In Ontario, we have the town of Tacamash. You have a few in the US, the city of El Paso on the border with Mexico. Here in BC, the city of Kamloops, Prince Edward County over there in Ontario. Another one in the US, it's the district. So it's in Ohio. They have 8 of our systems. They have quite a big operation there. And as you saw in the picture, the city of Nanaimo. Now a little bit about the partnership between LAS, Canoe, and Computrol. So the idea behind this partnership is to make the life easier to everyone when trying to get a new solution, when trying to purchase something. We know that this process with government can be extensive, can be intense. So that the idea is to avoid that as much as possible. So with this partnership, we want to avoid low bid, low quality awards. Okay, so you know who you're buying. It's a trusted provider, a trusted seller. You save on average to how 211 hours on request for prices. You are able to select your preferred vendor or partner for this, okay, who is going to provide the bubble wrap, who is going to do the installation and the post-installation support as well. There is additional discount, there's additional value that is offered to the members of this partnership. So there's an extra 15% discount. on top of what everyone else would get. And just to make sure, that is when the organization does not go to us via tender, right? They have to go directly. If they go via tender, then that 15% is not applicable. And as I mentioned at the beginning, our orders, or we sell through our partners or dealers, or they are local usually. And we offer the water management system, so the interface in the software, and they offer the bubble wrap, all other equipment to make the water system works in case the end user, the customer, does not have one. So I don't know if you want to add anything, Doug, or we can go to we can see if anyone has questions now.
Yeah, I think you covered it fairly well, Alex. I just want to maybe emphasize that the system, both the SIMCOM system and the fleet system, are designed to work with a variety of equipment, new installs, as well as retrofits. And we can interface directly with valves. We have interfaced with programmable logic controllers that perform more sophisticated operations with water systems. There's really no limits as to what type of equipment we can interface with. So we're very versatile that way.
I think there's a question there.
Yeah. All right, thanks, guys. So yeah, the first question that came in is, what is the typical cost of a singular installation?
So we cannot tell on behalf of our dealers or partners how much they would charge for installation, or depending on the area as well. But from our side of things, it can vary from the simple system around 5,000 to 12,000 MSRP, I would say, something in that range. Then that is just our part of the system, right? Not anything else.
Okay. So another question, we're seeing a lot of supply chain challenges right now. So how are things with your equipment? Do we have longer lead times than normal? Anything that we need to know about that?
Yeah, we're actually well stocked right now. We have had like every manufacturing company out there, we've had challenges with supply chains, but we recognized that we would be having those challenges. And we have staff who basically are working full time to ensure that we are able to supply things. And currently we have in-stock inventory for about 8 months worth right now. And we're trying to maintain that lead inventory lead time for our equipment. So if you want it in 2 weeks, you can certainly get it.
Great to hear. All right, so the next question is, do the customers have access to an online account to monitor their account balance and water consumption, or is that fully maintained by the municipality?
So
Yes. Go ahead, Doug.
yeah, in the case of the fleet system, the lower cost system, that is basically in the hands of the municipality. The management software that we provide does have some rudimentary invoicing capabilities. It does handle taxes and all that kind of stuff. The SIMCOM system, which is the higher end system, does actually have the ability for individual consumers to log in to make a credit card prepayment, and they can also log in and look at their own transactions, see their own account details.
All right, great. So for For potential users in Ontario, what type of local service and support do you have out here, and what type of response times are there if there are any issues with the equipment?
We have a ticketing system. All you need to do is email support@computrolsystems.com, and we have live service reps available from 6 a.m. Pacific to 4:30 p.m. Pacific, Monday through Friday. We monitor the system over the weekends for emergencies only, and we will respond to those as best we can. Local representation, we have in Ontario, we have a lot of technical companies that are available to us. They can typically get out to a site within 4 hours or so if there's a problem. These guys have been with us, most of them have been with us many years. They're very familiar with our equipment. And finally, with remote capabilities, we are able to log into various systems, and there are log files within each terminal that help us diagnose what the problem is, and many times we can fix an issue within literally minutes of it being reported.
Okay, thanks. Got another question. Are there limits to the system working in varying temperatures? Would the system work at in temperatures of 50 below Celsius?
So our stated specifications are -40 degrees Celsius to +50. That's what we guarantee. There are always the systems that can work lower, but we cannot guarantee that. The design spec is for -40. That's what they've been tested to. When you get into the -50 area, you get a lot of problems with product freezing up, and so you need to build those water stations extra carefully to ensure that they are properly heated up. We have a high output heater option on the SIMCOM system, and to date we've not had anybody having any problems with it. We certainly do have water systems up in the Yukon that have been operating for a number of years as well without problems.
Just to add, we do offer what we call weather cover as well, to protect to some extent from the cold, from the windy, from the snow and the rain. But if it gets to -50, it would be recommended to put inside a shed or an indoor structure.
Okay. All right, that was the end of our list of questions. So we can stick around a few minutes longer to see if anything else comes in. But I think we'll say thanks to everybody who took the time to join us today. We do have a couple more webinars scheduled in this series before we break for summer. So check out the events page on the LAS website. We also have archives of all of the webinars that we've done in the past, which are quite a few now. Those can be viewed. And if there are any questions following up from this, there'll be a follow-up email going out shortly with contact information for myself and Alex and Doug, so you can reach out to any of us after. We'll also be sending out a short survey just to try to get a little bit of feedback on the webinar to help make sure that we're still meeting the needs of those who are attending. So if you have any suggestions on how we can make these even better, please fill that out and let us know. So with that, seeing no other questions coming in, thanks Alex and Doug for joining, and I think we can wrap it up.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Take care, everybody. Have a good rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye now.